because I remember my first listing as well. Like, it's literally one of those things that etches in your brain. It was on Almond Street, and it was $110,000 in 1998. And I met those folks at a home show, and they were like, "Yeah, we're selling our house." And I'm like, "Well, I can do that, right?" Because that was kind of my thing that I needed to do. And then I had to meet them, and they were super nice. But at that time, a house in the West End went for about $95,000, you know, and I'm asking 110, and because quite frankly, it was a little bit larger, it was a little bit nicer, it was on the south side. I was like, I kind of figured out, like, house is really nice, I'm gonna charge more. And I remember getting the pushback from other agents going, "You can't charge this much for this house." And I'm like, "Watch me," right? And I ended up having to sell it 4 times. Like, it literally fell 3 times until it went. And it sold for $107,000, a record at the time. But I was hooked, right, when it came. But I mean, with those folks, I literally was like, "Look, you know, this is the first one that I'm doing," and they're like, "Well, you know what? We're just taking a shot at you," you know. And I'm like, I loved that. In fairness, I loved it because they knew how genuine I was and how much I cared. And even though they knew that I didn't have a whole bunch of experience, they knew that they were my only client.